are your savings and exactly where you're putting your investments in. And that is the topic for today. We want to know exactly how much your savings. Now, savings in credit cooperative, that is SACCO, grew by 76 billion. Now, member deposits in savings and credit cooperative society grew by 76 billion in the year to June. New data by Treasury shows, reflecting an improving investment culture among Kenyans. And this is particularly where Kenyans are putting their money. And the second one is total member deposits. Total member deposits are actually growing as well to 766 billion compared to 690 billion in 2017. Now increased to 766 billion over the period compared to 690 billion the previous year, further raising the profile of SACCOs in the financial sector. And lastly, few firms have been reported having debts in SACCOs, and they've paid at least 1.005 billion as of the end of last year, June, compared to 911 million in the previous fiscal year. And this is exactly how much Kenyans are putting in their savings. And joining us to discuss more about savings and SACCO is Tom Kimani, who is the CEO of Presta. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sarah.
And thank you very much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
What are the challenges when it comes to savings?
So you find that most Kenyans have embraced SACCOs. And when it comes to savings, some of these SACCOs are still applying the traditional ways of saving or member saving. So it becomes, when you look at even micro savings or savings of small amounts, then it becomes impractical for me as a member of a SACCO to walk all the way to the SACCO to be able to save. So we are talking about how we can use technology to change this.
And how are you going to be able to use technology when it comes to transparency, especially when we know SACCOs, many Kenyans trust them, put their money there, but at the end of the day, you find there's fraud, their money is taken away from them. So how can we use technology to ensure that all this fraud can be taken care of?
Okay, so when it comes to technology, there are a couple of ways where technology can be used. One, we are looking at the processes. How can we automate the processes of reporting? How can we ensure that as a member, I get adequate information or adequate communication from my SACCO? Can I be able, as a member, to access my statement? When was the last time you, as a member, accessed your statement from your SACCO? Does your SACCO even send you statement or monthly statement to your email address? So when it comes to technology can have a very high impact when it comes to helping SACCOs to be able to increase financial transparency to how they are utilizing their funds, how well they are communicating to their members in terms of how much funds they have, how much funds has been saved, and stuff like that.
All right, but still on matters technology, still there are challenges with technology, especially when it comes to saving yes. your money there. So how can members decide that, you know what, they can trust to put their money there to be managed? Because even just being in the SACCO, there's already a mistrust when it comes from members.
Yes. So so when it comes to savings, how SACCOs can be able to ensure that they give transparency to their members, and I've just mentioned it, communication. How well are you able to communicate information about your savings? How easy is it for you as a SACCO member to access saving information, your saving data, and how well does the SACCO engage its members when it comes to how much, or continuously reminding them of how much they need to save and how much they are supposed to put into their SACCOs.
All right. And,
yes.
And we've seen data from the Central Bank of Kenya saying that there's an improvement when it comes to the saving culture in the country.
Yes.
What do you think, what policies can be put in place to ensure that these particular circles that members trust to put their money, to ensure that they're actually transparent and members can actually trust them to put their funds there so that they can even grow their deposits?
Okay, so when you look at the stakeholders in regulating customer deposit, we're looking at regulators like SASRA and the ministry. So the kind of policies that government can put in place include having consistent or standard way of the circles to be able to report the information or report how well they are performing. So if government or the necessary entities are able to put in place policies that ensure that information from SACCOs and microfinance are well reported, and there is a consistent way of accessing this information, then such policies will help in improving and securing members' savings.
Okay, and how can Kenyans develop a good savings habit?
So there are a couple of ways. Like for us, what you've done is we do something called goal-based savings, where as a Kenyan, I can be able to set a goal, and from this goal, I am able to continue as a save. So from using technology, we are able to advise you on how far you are in terms of your goal, and always keep you informed of your progress in terms of. So the point I'm driving is the point of providing goal-based savings, and is one of the ways that can increase saving. And also looking at micro savings, the small 200, 300, so that is also a very good way of encouraging savings. So if SACCOs supported micro savings, then it will really work well to increase savings in most of the SACCOs.
All right, thank you very much. We've been speaking to Tom Kimani, who is